Alright. For today, I wanted to continue my tier list of the songs in Epic. And we've already gone through this, so let's just begin already with the Circe saga.
Captain, I have something that I must confess. Something that I must get off my chest. Until it is said, I cannot rest. Captain,
you really gotta make sure this island is secure.
But Captain,
there's only so much left we can endure. Whatever you need to say can wait some more. Of that I'm sure.
Okay.
Eurylochus, back so soon. Where's the rest of your crew? And by the gods, what happened to you?
We came across a palace. Inside we heard a voice. It seemed to show no malice. To greet it was our choice, but nothing could prepare us for the power that awaited inside.
What did this palace hide?
Sir, since we left home, we faced a variety of foes from a wide range of places. Gods, monsters, you know the roster. Hostile creatures that we could resist. But this was a hell of a twist, cause we are weak to a power like this.
What was it?
A woman.
What?
She had us in just 2 words.
She's come inside.
Damn.
Welcome to the best part of your life. Go ahead and rest wherever you like. I've got you. Don't worry, Sassy's got you now.
Only I stayed outside, but the rest went in.
Take a seat. Let me bring you all something to eat. I bet you're tired from the years spent on your feet. I've got you. Don't worry, Sassy's got you now.
By the time they ate, it was far too late. For inside the meal,
think of your past.
She had cast a spell.
And your mistakes.
They began to squeal.
They'll be the last.
And grow snouts and tails.
Mistakes you'll make.
She changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I puppeteer, yeah.
They transformed.
This is the price.
And it wasn't quick.
We paid a live.
She turned our men.
The world is not.
From men to pigs.
And to forgive.
She changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I puppeteer, yeah.
We have to go save them.
No, we don't. Look at all we've lost and all we've learned. Every single cost is so much more than what we've earned. Think about the men we have left before they're none. Let's just cut our losses, you and I, and let's run.
Of course I'd like to leave now. Of course I'd like to run. But I can hardly sleep now, knowing everything we've done. There's no length I wouldn't go if it was you I had to save. I can only hope you'd do the same.
I can hear her still.
No one will find.
And her voice deceives.
Their way between.
What if she can't be killed?
My nymphs and I.
Will you choose to leave?
Their loving queen.
I don't know.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I puppeteer, yeah.
She's a clever witch.
This is the price.
And she's hard to slay.
We paid along.
It's a game of wits.
We draw the line.
But you don't have to play.
Watch from above.
I have to try.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
Okay. I do really like this song, though. And I really enjoy the way that it's basically 2 people singing their own songs at the same time. You have Eurylochus and Odysseus kind of just singing their own side. And then Circe, she's just singing her own tune too. Like when they're going back and forth where Eurylochus is singing and then Circe singing, they're not singing like question answer. It's statement, like they're on their own tracks parallel to each other, just not intersecting with their stuff. She's doing her own thing, he's trying to do his own thing, but they're just always separated. They aren't like it's not like Eurylochus is saying something and then Circe's supposedly like making the answer. Like, because in music, like typically you have the melody that raises the question, and then afterwards the melody will go towards what the answer to that question is in the rhythm. This one doesn't do that. It just, he's singing his part and he's continuing his own statements of his own thoughts, and it just stays that way even when she's interjecting. She's between him and doing her own thoughts as well, her own lines, her own story, and it just keeps continuing that way. And I do really enjoy the way it sounds too, because it's like we are just split. I think this is an amazing song, and I do I I just really love this part. Where is it?
But nothing could prepare us for the power that awaited inside.
What did this palace hide?
Sir, since we
Oh, not
Your
here.
life.
What was it?
a woman
What?
I love that.
twist, cause we are weak to a power
And then his little like raps, they're nice
like
too,
this.
leading
What
into
was
this.
a woman.
A woman.
What?
Pause. It's so funny. I just think it's so, like, it makes sense too in mythos. Like, there are plenty of characters that they will ensnare you, they will trap you, they will trick you with what you like want or need. And this goes for any character. Like, it's not just a woman, but it just sounds funnier here. But it also makes sense because it's like, this is, are they now 14 years away or 14 years out? And this is now like another 2 years or so after they have, I can't recall. Maybe not. But this is now right after they had just seen their home. They were about to make it back, and then they lost almost everybody. And then they come across this. So they've been starved of like attention, affection, and all this for so long. And then they come across a woman. What? And it definitely just makes sense. So I think in like many contexts of the song, like it just works, in my opinion. I just think it's very entertaining too. And it sounds pleasant. That's where I most care about. Let's move on to the next one.
I must say, what a brilliant speech you gave.
Who goes there?
Just a friend who could help you save your men. A foe like Circe's not to be messed with. You want to beat her, you'll need the blessing of a certain god. Divine intervention, someone who's not afraid to send a message.
Hermes?
Wouldn't you like a
Cadius
taste
staff.
of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can beat her. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. She can turn you to an animal that'll end up on a plate. She can all but make you fall in love like you're on your 100th date. She can conjure up a monster that'll grind you to the bones. She has all the ways to hurt you when you take her on alone. Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be turned. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. This flower that lies such a power to take her on. You must consume and digest it, then you'll manifest a being of your creation. All you need's imagination, though it's only for a moment till you've beaten your opponent.
And I call this route Holy Moly.
Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours. You can be hurt or you can be turned. Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. Good luck.
I love that. Okay. This is another song that I think it just flows very nicely. And I'm stuck listening to it because I keep thinking about one thing. Give me a second. Okay, I couldn't find what I was looking for, but just the way it does flow is also I can't remember the song exactly. I was trying to look it up to remember as well, but the flow, it just definitely is very familiar. Like it was like a song that I would have listened to for like a while back. I don't know, like the feeling is like a late 2000s maybe? No, 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 actually before that, like a 90s kind of song. That's the kind of vibe it's giving me, but I can't recall exactly now. But it is pleasant to listen to. I think you know what? I think I'm actually gonna pop puppeteer down one because I think I like this one more than that one. Absolutely. I have not actually ordered these left to right. So don't look at that saying like, oh, these are like comparable in that way. It's just they're in the same tier. That's really it. But man, I wish I could find that song I was trying to think about. Or there's like several of them that I'm like I have the feel of. I'm terrible with song names, band names, artists. I really just kind of feel the rhythm and the beat, and that's usually how I go across songs, and I can usually get like the memory of a song is usually just like that. But this one has like a few that's like kind of similar, so I'm kind of stuck just like trying to like jump to the other song and like see if I can recall it that way, but I'm just unable to. But just in general, I still think that this is an amazing song to listen to. It's definitely one that I would prefer to listen to over and over because I do just like him just kind of just saying at the end just oh, you could die. All right, let's move into the next one though.
Lady of the palace, sorry that I ask this, but I hope that I've been misinformed. I sent out some scouts to take a look around through here, and they wound up at your doors. Through the years we seldom get a warm welcome, so I must ask just to be sure. Did you do something to them?
Who, me? All I did was reveal their true form.
You turned them into pigs.
I don't know who you are nor why you're here, but let me make this one thing clear. I've got people to protect, nymphs I can't neglect, so I'm not taking chances, dear. If you make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, then you're done for. I could put a spell on you and you're done for. Boy, you better run or soon you will be done for.
I don't mean to tip your scale, but you will fail at placing any spells on me. I just ate a flower, one that claims your power, so you better cower now and flee.
You must be a liar, mortals can't acquire money without dire consequence.
Then I must be a god like you, cause I got this root from the ground with my bare hands.
Hermes gave it to you, didn't he?
Okay, fine, yes. Well, regardless, you and I are now evenly matched. Our fates are intertwined, they're attached. I've got people to protect, friends I can't neglect. So now there is no turning back. You've made your one wrong move, now you're done for. I will be the one to prove that you're done for. Not even a spell saves you, cause you're done for. Oh, you better run, or soon you will be done for. My nymphs are like my daughters, I protect them at all costs. The last time we let strangers live, we faced a heavy loss. You've given me no reason to bestow you with my trust, but everyone's true colors are revealed in acts of lust. I'm not sure I follow.
There are
No. Okay. This one is Okay, this is a bit of a rough one because for the most part, the song is okay. I don't think it's actually that bad. There's couple parts that I do enjoy more than the other ones. Specifically like you're done for. Like this little part here, I think is like the real best part of the song. And that's really I guess this part too, where she's like, uh Hermes gave it to you, didn't he? He's like, oh. It's like he's trying to bluff her again. He's like, I must be a god then, because I got this with my bare hands. And then she's like, I know what the hell you did. Don't even try to play it. It's like, so I think that's really funny. I don't think that really saves the song. That doesn't really help it as like a, I want to keep listening to it over and over and over, because that's generally the whole basis for this. Like that's more of the heavy weight for why I rank the songs the way I do. Their ties to the character, ties to the story of the musical itself is less impactful, because I'm assuming like if I were to have this on a playlist and it comes up, how much would I enjoy this? And wait. Let me start this part again.
We make this one thing clear. I've got people to protect, nymphs I can't neglect, so I'm not taking chances, dear. If you make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, then you're done for. I could put a spell on you, and you're done for. Boy, you better run, or soon you will be done for.
I don't mean to tip your.
Okay, with that one though, once again, I'm like stuck. Like my mind is actually hurting because I'm like listening to several songs at the same time in my own head that have the same beat for beat and rhythm. They're just the melody that's being sung is just slightly different, and I'm like in my head like I'm hearing like 5 different songs, and it's kind of hurting. But it's like if I were to somehow cut that out, like it's a good song, but ow, my head hurts just like equating all these other ones that have like a very similar part there. And that's really, I don't know. But this is also another thing, just whenever you look at Mythos, a lot of stuff just boiled down to romance and lust. And then hatred, I guess. But it's just like any of like the various the sins usually like are causes, or not causes, but like driving points into stories. But I think it's a good song. I do think it's kind of interesting though, with like, because I'm pretty sure the animations are based on the actual one. I think it's funny that his fighter that's like representing him, it's a Cyclops, the one that basically got him into all of this problem. Polyphemus, is he a Cyclops and giant, or is he? Hold up. Yeah, Cyclops. So that's why I think this is very entertaining. It's just like the monster, or his representative fighter, I guess, against hers is a Cyclops, the one that's basically the whole point of why he's now in this spiral. And I think this is a great thing as well for this one. Again, I'm not going to make this like the whole driving point to raise this, because I think it should stay here. That they're both seeing that they have to defend people. And that's been what he's been saying, like this whole saga. Like in Puppeteer, he's like, I expect you to do the same for me. I can't just leave them behind. And then he's trying to do all of this to bring as many of the people back with him, because they still believe in him, and he's trying to do that for them. So they're both now doing this, whereas Eurylochus, he's like, okay, we should just go, just you and I, we can just leave everyone behind and just go. And he's like, can't do that. And then he's still fighting for them. And then we see eventually a turn. But we see that Eurylochus is faltering and Odysseus is not. He still has one goal. That's getting home with everyone. That's his only goal right now. But let's move on.
Sure, I follow.
There are are other ways of persuasion. There are other modes of control. There are other means of deceit. There are other roads to the soul. There are other actions of passion. You have so much left to learn. Want to save your men from the fire? Show me that you're willing to burn.
Who's to say with the mistakes I've made
Don't be
that they will be the
Think
last
of your
mistakes I
past.
ever made?
Don't break when
There is so much power, but there's no puppet here.
This is the price we
I'm
pay
just
love.
a man.
There is no line,
I'm
never
just
enough.
a
So much power, but there's no puppet here.
I can't. Back at home, my wife awaits for me. She's my everything, my Penelope. And she's all my power, all my power. But it's been 12 long years, oh, 12 long years since I have seen my wife. And now the god of tides is out to end my life. So I beg you, Circe, grant us mercy and let us puppets live.
Poseidon, eh? There might be a way to evade him. There might be a way to get home. Though this other way's very dangerous, it might be your one final hope. I know of a brilliant prophet. Problem is this prophet is dead. I can't get you home, but I'll get you to the underworld instead. I'll release your men and I'll get you to the underworld instead.
Wait, you're helping us?
There are many ways of persuasion. There are many modes of control. Maybe showing one act of kindness leads to kinder souls down the road. I remember actions of passion. I have been in love once before. Maybe one day the world will need a puppeteer no more. Or maybe one day the world will need a puppeteer.
So much power, but there's no puppet here. No, she's not a bear, she's a puppeteer. No, she's not a bear, she's a puppeteer, yeah.
Okay. Uh, I just with this one there is a bit of a thing because when she's like Poseidon, huh? Wait, let me go back to where is he? What the frick is that? Poppet Possid. Yeah, okay.
Mercy, I have seen my wife, and now the god of
God of
tides.
Tides. And then he's like, oh, I went past it.
Poseidon, eh?
She was his lover. Circe was one of his lovers, and then, if I remember correctly, Aphrodite was jealous and convinces Zeus to exile her to the island she's on right now, I believe is where this should be taking place. And she's been basically exiled and confined here because of her romance with Poseidon. That's why she sings later on, like, I've been in love once before. And if you do know the mythos, like, it is a very, very fun musical. I will not lie. It is very enjoyable, although my memory of it is very spotty because it's been, oh, good lord, it's almost, yeah, it's been a decade. Because I don't do all these like back to back. So I don't remember if I think I said that in maybe the first one. But Yeah, it's been a decade since I had like previously studied or looked into any of it. 'Cause I was in a myth and folklore class, so we were studying, of course, Greek, Roman, Norse, Egyptian, folklore, like American, like we have Johnny Appleseed, um, Polynesian. Like we studied like a lot of different ones across like many different cultures throughout history. And it's just been so long that I'm have to like recall like some things randomly, or I have to just remember like, oh yeah, this happened, or was this the case or not? And I did remember she was exiled to Aeneid, I think. Let me see. What the heck is that island name? Aeea? Aeea? But yeah, so there's that. Um, I don't know what else to go with that though. It's really just I love the feel. It's just a waltz kind of feel. I think it's a great song. I definitely would listen to this over and over again. I believe that it is a enjoyable song to listen to. If it came on my playlist, 100% I would enjoy it. I only dislike, where is it? I'm not like too big of a fan of this little part. Like, it's important for the story, but just that little part, I don't know. It doesn't really feel enjoyable to listen to. It's like it's there, it's kind of whatever, and then
Wait, you're helping us?
goes back, and that's fine. Which, yep, it just feels nice again. So it's really just that one part of the song I don't really like, but overall I still think it is great. I don't think that part detracts enough. And then very slight boost to the little nods to the actual mythos that if you understand, it's like, oh, that's cool, or that's cute, or I get that. Like, I'm trying not to let that influence heavily. It moves up, just slightly, and that's really where I feel about that. And once again, he got his men back. Oh, just want to have it end on that. So there's a screen. I think that's. Oh, also, yeah, 12 years. So it is still just the 2 years after the sail back. So this is all like really recent compared to when they had just seen their home. They were almost at Ithaca. Then they got sent back to this part, or to Poseidon, then here. So it is very, very quick moment after moment for them to just be facing all these like crazy things now, where they've lost a couple people. 2 years later, they were almost home, and then they lost everything almost. So I think this song, there's like one other song I'm trying to remember. Like the flow is definitely the same, but I'm not gonna keep trying to recall them. It's just gonna take way too long, and I don't want to bore with that. So this is where it is now after the Circe saga. I believe that's all I really have for this, you know? I think we're done here. We out.